Hello folks, welcome to another All Outdoor One video. Today I'm looking at a knife that I purchased approximately 5 or 6 weeks ago now. I've been EDCing it for about a month, using it practically every day against cardboard, wrapping materials, rope, a little bit of wood carving as well, just to test it out in that capacity. And basically this is the Crkt knife, which has been made in collaboration with knife designer Liang Ma. I hope that's the correct pronunciation. It's a interesting little knife. I got it at a real bargain price, so thought I'd go ahead and treat myself to one. Yeah, I just like the way it's been designed. We'll go into it a little bit now. Pretty substantial blade for UK EDC. 7cm blade with approximately a 10cm handle, giving you quite a lot of cutting power, and it's definitely a capable knife. The blade still seems to hold up nicely, keeps a nice keen edge. To be honest, I've yet to have to sharpen it, although it has been used on a daily basis, but not against really hard materials, so it's keeping its keen edge nicely. It's a non-locking initially blade. I think it's a ball indent system, and there are two kind of lock positions, half opened and then fully opened. Easy to open with one hand, has been designed to be used ambidextrously, so yeah, everybody will be able to use this pretty easily. Features a pretty decent pocket clip here, which in fact is reversible. Simply unscrew there and you can put it to the other side. It's only downward carry position, so bear that in mind. Sorry, that's point up when it's in your pocket. Cannot be reversed to be point down carry. However, as I said, can be left or right handed depending on your requirements. There's a little indent there, and I'll show you how that all fits together in just a moment. As to the blade itself, I think it's a CRMOV steel, decent enough steel. The heat treatment seems to be bang on. As I said, no troubles with keeping its edge or breakages. Nice fine edge there. Has been treated with rust treatment, what's anodized basically, so rusting shouldn't be an issue even when handled with sweaty hands, for example. Some nice little design features, including the maker's name there. Let's see if we can get that to focus. There we go, Liang Ma design. As I said, executed by Crkt. Nice little indent there to serve as a nail nick, but for your whole thumb. Some jimping on the back of the blade there, and as to the way it's been made, the jimping lines up nicely with the jimping on the back of the handle. Just goes to show some nice attention to detail there. And the blade is nicely balanced with no left or right play when in the open position. The most interesting feature to me about this knife is the fact that it can be made into a locking blade. Now if we look on the back here, just try and light this up for you. If we look on the back there, there's a little multi-tool, should I say a small hex driver there. Now what this allows you to do is essentially maintain your knife with this driver. So for example, if you wanted to remove the clip, you can simply use this little provided hex driver to unscrew the belt clip. And there we have it removed. And as I said, it can be reversed to the other side, simply screwed in like so. I actually don't use the clip as this sits inside a pocket organizer. Another interesting feature of this little hex driver, if you notice, there's a hole there, and on this side an indentation, which basically means that this L-shaped hex driver slides into there and can simply be pushed in to the recess. This now fully locks the blade, and it is a good lock on that blade, definitely. You'd have to use a huge amount of force to break that, in my opinion, and in use it doesn't catch, so is unlikely to fall out accidentally whilst in use. And now it becomes a very capable little fixed blade knife. So that was a really interesting design feature to me. I don't think it's the first knife to ever use this style of lock, but the way it's been executed and the fact that it incorporates a hex driver in there kind of piqued my interest there. As you can see, there are indentations for fingers here, making it very comfortable with no hot spots, nothing extreme anyway, nothing that's affected my ability to use it. So basically it transfers into the woods as a locking knife, giving you the added level of safety when you need it. To get rid of the lock, as you can see, there's a slight nodule appearing out of the side here, which is the L shape of the hex driver, and you can simply push that and that begins to release it, and then you simply wiggle it a little bit and you can now close the knife up. When in use, in the non-locked version, it's advisable to keep your finger in this position rather than like this, because obviously if it does go to close on you, you'll simply bite down on your finger rather than cutting it, say if your hand was here. Now that's a similar kind of feature to another knife I have, which is this Buka Subcom. So your finger almost acts as a safety system. Can get crushed a little, but it won't get cut. Now unfortunately there is one slight downside to this. Obviously in the UK you won't be allowed to carry that on a daily basis, because obviously that would make it a locking knife, which we're not allowed over here, so you definitely have to leave that at home. And another downside to this is that I found that when it's in its secured position, I'll just put it in there, so that's in its safety storage kind of position. I have found that it can catch inside your pocket and fall out. Have lost it twice already within a month. Spent some time with my torch trying to find it again, and luckily managed to find it both times. But it's not very well secured inside this recess here. They could have done a slightly better job of that. But as long as you've got that, then the overall functionality of this knife is definitely high. So this was just a quick desktop review of the Crkt EDC Liang-Ma design knife. I hope you found this useful. Overall I would say I'd recommend this, with the proviso that you look after the L-shaped hex lock. But build quality is good, and I think it will last a long time. So this is All Outdoor One signing out for now. Thanks for your support and your comments, all much appreciated. Don't forget to check out my store, alphabushcraft.co.uk. Thanks for watching, take care.